Okay, in this we're going to cover an example of Locrian sharp 6, and this is actually a good lesson in motif use and not needing a lot of material to create a piece of music. This is very short, but still it's continuously based off of this little short little phrase here. And this is also a good method, a gradual rise, zenith, peak, kind of creating an intensity buildup, a big buildup that slowly builds up to a zenith or peak. So it's just really based off that pedal point and this. So, and it just rises and becomes shorter and shorter, the little motif. And we're going to cover it here in a second. So let's cue it up. Sorry about that. I had to find the file again. Here we go. So yeah, whenever I personally learn a new scale, I use it, and no exception, Locrian sharp 6, and this is a very aggressive sounding scale. So this is basically what I started to come up with. I wanted like a call and response kind of to the motif. So I did that with and it's funny because it's just revolving around two chords, the half diminished and the full diminished. Okay. It's really just doing that the whole time. So over that, just chugging away at that pedal point. So you hear that as the home plate. Gradual rise. And I'll do a very simple version. Okay, the main motif. Rising. Same. Getting a little shorter. Shorter. Shorter again. Just partial now. And then it fell off. So I'm playing a very one finger simplified version. So when it dies off, that still appears, but in different voices. I'll show you. In a simplified version there. So remember, a motif does not have to be exact. It's still repeating in there, just in other instruments that you're not focused on now. So just a simplified version of the same motif. And this is important stuff to remember. Why didn't I choose something like C minor, harmonic minor? So if I play something like this, and in harmonic minor, it sounds cool, but it doesn't sound nearly as aggressive as that Locrian sharp 6, and unstable. So that would be a preferable thing for a very, very tense situation, action or whatever. However, I might use it like this if I was to continue the piece and become more tonal. Still using it. Still using the same stuff. And this is actually an important thing. You don't need, like I said, a lot of material to create an entire piece of music. So you might do something like this. So we're going to cover stuff like this later on in the series. Like I said, motif use and partial use of a melody, all that stuff. So what to get out of this is that you're just using half diminished and fully diminished and a continuous rise, shorter versions of this motif and partial aspects of it, and then fall off. And after it reaches a peak.